Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another Space Engineers update video. Today is Thursday and we have a very cool and awesome update. It's only one block, but it's an awesome thing. So, first of all, I'm just sort of showing, like, I have the red ship, it's all set up ready, I've got a few things there, and this is just demonstrations. So if I just sort of run up to the control room, it won't be this one, I'm walking very slow because of frame rate. I don't know if this must be the frame rate because I'm at like 15 FPS. That's not good. Maybe if I turn the light off on myself. Would that help? Nope, it won't help. Okay, well, we'll see. So, as I was saying, awesome update with one block, and it is a jump drive. So you can see down here that we have a jump drive. We have two on this ship. I can't remember which one was which right now. What did I set them up as? I think it was the first one was... That's it, right. So, what a jump drive is basically just warp speed, so to say, and you can jump, like, a distance. So, I've just got this first one set up to go really fast, and this is my first time experience with it, so I'm just going to press the button and we'll see how we go. Oh yeah, that's fine, just go. Countdown, awesome. 3, 2, 1, and... Oh wow, that's awesome. And... I don't know if it's my computer doesn't like that, or... There we go, and we're here. So what I was demonstrating with the small ship, so you can see there's one ship there, the builder, is it came along with us because it was landed on us. So if I now jump out of that and go downstairs again, you can see that there is only one actual antenna showing off down there, which is the fighter. And that was connected by landing gears and the connector in general. Down below, which is why that one is now showing, well, that one has come along with us, but if we actually go down there, you will find that there is no miner, so small ships can't actually jump themselves. It is only a large ship block, as far as I know. I don't actually know where it is on here. Let me have a look-see. Jump drive. Yes, it is only a large ship block, which makes sense. I ought to turn my light on again. That didn't work. There we go. And the small ships can only come along if they're connected, like if they're actually landing gears on or connected. So I wanted to experiment as to whether it would like smash by coming in, but it was fine that way. So we're now so far away now that I don't think we can actually see any of the other like beacons and things that we've just warped away from. But I just wanted to go as far as possible. So slow. I'm running a bit faster. So now we're going to go back, and I want to test as to whether it will like crash into the item that's around it or not. So it didn't crash into any actual asteroids. I'm not sure if that's like something cool over there or not. But this is very good for actually exploring and thinking, ooh. I don't know if that's like... Yeah, it's a very good thing for exploring because you can go really far distances and things. So I've set this number 2 up to a GPS because you can set them up with GPSs. So if I just go into the key and jump into it. Jump drive. So here's obviously your options, the normal things there, the name on HUD. And it has to be recharged, so it has to have an actual full power. So before it can actually jump. And there's 2 options, you can blind jump or you can actually select a GPS and jump straight to that. You can jump up to a minimum of 5 kilometers and then a maximum. It won't actually tell me without that. So if I was to put, that isn't going to work because that's not only blind jump, but it's like there was a lot. You can't use it through a Bourgeois flip. If I just come up, that one. Doesn't work on that. You can set up like a waypoint, set up actions. You can't use the jump drive through these. You don't get the option, which is a bit of a shame in a way, I think. It would be cool if you could like set it to a destination and then it jumps to the next spot or something. But I suppose where it has to recharge, it may not necessarily work, but you can like decrease and increase the distance or recharge on off, and then the general turn off block on off. So that's all pretty cool. Let's come out of that. Now I'm going to press the second one, and I'm going to see if... I don't think that worked, did it? 2? Why are you not working? Let's use that again. Jump drive 2. Yeah, select. There's not an actual jump on this bit, is there? No, there isn't. Why are you not jumping me to where I want to be? Because you're not fully charged? Does it use up both of them? Huh. That must be a little bit of a bug, because I believe it's used both of their power up instead of max stored power 3, max required input, current input, stored power. Yeah, it appears to have used both of their both jump drives power when I only use the one, so that must be a little bit of a bug that it's not quite correct yet, unless it's because of like the distance it has to use both of them or something. I don't know. Well, while we're waiting on that, let me have a sort of... I'll just have a bit of a fly around in general, I suppose, and whilst I name some things off. So, there is rules compared to it, so like the jump drive block must be attached to the ship and has to be charged with energy up to 100%. Jump drive is available only for large ships, which makes sense. Actually, I just realised if I'm moving away from where I was, that might be a bit of a problem for the jump. It may not be able to get all the way back, so let's not move too far away. Let's go backwards instead. Only for large ships. Jumps can be done only from the cockpit by using the jump action, not from the control panel. So obviously, if you had a control panel, you can't do that. So let's just come out. So I can't actually show you a control panel anywhere. They're all around somewhere else. They're all downstairs and things. I can't be asked to go around. But yeah, you know what I mean. The control panels. These things. That's a button panel. Is that a control panel? That's a control panel. Okay, fair enough. I assume they mean both. Maybe. I don't know. Let me have a look-see. Get that. I'm going to place that there. And I'm going to set up an action. Set up actions. Jump drive, where are you? Can I set you there to jump? Nope, you can't do it there either. That would have been a kind of cool one if you can do that way, but nope, never mind. What else is there? If a main cockpit option is set, only the main cockpit can do the jump. That's fair enough. The jump cannot be accelerated from the control panel, but has to be assigned as an action to the cockpit's toolbar. Yep. So basically, you can't do it through, as I was trying to, like this thing, there's no button here, you have to do it through a setup action on the actual seat. Where am I? I'm losing track of which ones I've said. Automatically calculate if the ship is able to reach the final destination with the current number of jump drives and the ship's mass. Ah, okay, so it does depend on how many jump drives. Okay, so it's not a bug. I shouldn't have done it so far, but still. This information is shown as a number of percentage in the confirmation screen. Yep, if in the control panel, the jump drive can have a set distance, useful for blind jumps, or can be maximum based on the ship's equipment. Set as default. Minimum distance for jump is 5 kilometers, so obviously if you're too close you can't jump. I'm just going to go around this so I can get back in and see how far we're getting with it. How far we got? Jump. 2 more minutes. I have to keep reading. Yeah, jump can't be done. Can be done only to a safe proximity of objects, other ships, station, asteroid, planets. So my next test is because obviously I go back and I don't know how close it's going to get to the actual thing. Maybe it keeps itself at a fair distance from it. Might be that smart, or whether it just doesn't let me. I just wonder whether it's just going to let me crash. That'd be cool. The final destination of the jump must be empty and a 2 kilometer diameter. Oh, okay, maybe not then. Any object in the air will shorten the jump and the ship will appear 2 kilometers before the object. Ah. In case of shortened jump towards a GPS coordinate or a blind direction, the ship should spawn before an object is in its way. The ship should never spawn in an asteroid or other ship, even if the calculations are correct. Okay, rules of transport. All small ships or large ships that want to travel with the ship must be connected through connectors or landing gears. Players must be seated in seats, cockpits, or cryo chambers. Everything not attached to the ship, as mentioned, will stay in the spot and will not do the jump, which is basically what I was trying to say. And we've still got a little bit of time, unless it's going to let me. Nope, still not yet. I'm just going to go backwards still. So that's basically it. What's it say up there? Oh, excuse me. Travel big differences in a short period of time. Only large ships can have to jump, and that's all basically what that says. Come on, can I jump yet? I just want to jump. I didn't realise it was going to take... Okay, we've got a few seconds left. So we'll just wait until that and then we'll jump again. Current jump 0%. I don't know what that means. 30 seconds, 28 seconds. As soon as this is done, I'll jump back and we'll demonstrate. Like, we'll double check that it does just stop you short, because that's what I'm going to assume it's going to do, and then that's probably going to be it for the video. We'll just have to wait 20 seconds. Come on. Okay then. Come on. 10 more seconds. And then we should be able to jump. Nearly there. I'm so impatient. Come on. And... Right, now we can jump. So press 2. Yep. Jump destination die itinerary 1. Distance to proximity of coordinates of that. Achievement percentage of that. Yeah, and yes. And then we're going to jump again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not really facing the right way, but it's still probably going to work. Well, I don't know if that is my computer that doesn't like to jump, or if that's just it doesn't quite work so much. Right, so we now arrived back, and yep, 2 kilometers away. There's the easy base and things. So that's pretty awesome. Awesome? Yeah, get my words right. So it doesn't let you crash into things if there's something in a race. So you can't crash into a asteroid just randomly, which is a bit of a shame, because that would be pretty funny, but never mind. So I think that's it pretty much for this actual update, so nothing much else for me to say, so I'll leave it there. So I hope you've enjoyed, I hope this is informative. If you have enjoyed, please leave this video a like, leave your comments below if you understand what you think. Comments below. Share with your friends, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.